The time has come for the Federal Reserve to pivot. Time to start lowering interest rates. But is it too late? Is a recession coming, or will the Fed survive and have their soft landing? What is this going to do for Bitcoin and the entire crypto market, guys? In this video, we're going to go over how much is the Federal Reserve going to lower interest rates today, and what is that going to do? Is that going to lead us into this historic bull run that we are all waiting for, or is this going to crash our bags even more, guys? This could be one of the most important videos of the year. You're not going to want to miss it. But first, I want to welcome you back to Freeman Finance and Crypto, where if it makes money, it makes sense, guys. From the bottom of my heart, I'm truly grateful for every single one of you. But if you're not subscribed, please pause the video, hit subscribe, hit that bell notification. Now let's get into the video. Volatility. That is what we can expect. Right now, the markets have no idea what's going to happen. Yesterday, we seen a pump for Bitcoin and the entire crypto market, but we're waiting right around 60,000. What's going to happen? Let's get into some news about what the Federal Reserve is going to do and everything. And then at the end, we will break down the BTC price action. But they're going to lower rates. We know that. But how much? Well, from cmegroup.com, the odds are that there's going to be a 50 basis point cut, or 0.5% in interest rates. It's at 67% from that, which is very different from 1 week ago when it was the exact same odds of a 25 basis point cut. Okay, so that's a big difference, guys. 25% basis point cut or a 50 basis point cut. What's going to happen? 0.25% or 0.5%. This could be massive for the market to determine what's going to happen, guys. But first, we got to understand, why does the Fed cut interest rates? Is it so they can pump your bags? No, it's not. It's not because they want to pump your bags, but it is to save the market. And as we can see here, unemployment has risen to 4.2%, while the consumer price index, the lead measure of inflation, indicates that inflation is just 2.5%. This is from MSN.com. So what are they doing, and what does this mean? The main two jobs of the Federal Reserve is, one, to keep inflation at bay, and number two, to keep unemployment from going out of control. You don't want people losing their jobs, defaulting on loans, things like that. So whenever unemployment is high, they lower interest rates to make money more available and money cheap. What does that do? Companies invest, companies build, companies hire, okay? That lowers the unemployment rate. Well, number two, whenever the inflation is at bay, they can allow money to be a little more expensive. When money's too cheap, people are buying everything, throwing money out the windows. Everyone's getting new iPhones and everything. And then inflation, supply and demand runs up, guys. So that is exactly what happens. But as we can see on this chart, we had a peak at 9.06 of inflation back in June 2022. And inflation kills countries, guys. Ask Venezuela. It can absolutely kill them. But now we're down at 2.5%, where the goal and the target for the Fed is 2%. So why are they stopping already? Because this is a lagging indicator, okay? Things that they make with the money market right now will not actually see that effect for another month or two, maybe 3 or 4 months. That's why it's so important that the Fed gets this right. If the Fed cuts too much, maybe it scares the market. It's kind of like the Fed's like, hey, wait, we made a big mistake. We've got to fix this. Cut the market liquidity into the economy. But if they cut too small, maybe that doesn't stimulate enough. Maybe next month and the following month, we see unemployment continue to go up. And then the Fed does not get this soft landing, and the Fed enters into a recession. But maybe a 50 basis point cut doesn't scare the market. Maybe, as you can see here, maybe it gives an unexpected boost. And in a little bit, I will let you guys know exactly what I think is going to happen. But right now, the entire market is scared, and it's extremely hard to navigate crypto anytime, especially in times of high volatility. That's exactly why I partnered with Caleb and Brown. They are the official brokerage of Freeman Finance and Crypto. Pick up a phone and call your broker anytime, day or night, weekend, Christmas, holidays, it does not matter. And the cool thing, it's completely free to sign up, guys. Like I said, no fees, 24/7 support, deep liquidity, and they will get the very best price on the asset someone is interested in at that time. And I just absolutely love it. And they've added this DCA option, guys. This is so cool. I wish this was around when I had first gotten into crypto. I want to buy $200 worth of BTC every month or every week when I get paid. You can customize this however, guys. But I want to say that Caleb and Brown have been around since 2016, and they're like one of the big stock firms that you would have a retirement account through. But this is a brokerage with crypto, guys, 24/7 support. And like I said, it's a personalized service that is completely free to sign up. So go ahead and sign up. The link's going to be down below. Meet your broker, have a conversation with them, see if you'll have a relationship before you even use the platform. And completely free to sign up. But here I'm also on Caleb and Brown looking at the statistics, and you can see in the last 24 hours the market is green, but volatility is coming. It's going to be very, very hard to navigate. But even though volatility may be coming in the short time, what do I think this is going to do long term? So when in doubt, zoom out. Okay. And my outlook on this has not changed. I still think that BTC is in a huge bull flag, guys, a huge bull flag. And you can look at this a couple different ways. You can look at it as a huge bull flag, or you can look at it as a huge cup and handle. Either way, the outcome is almost the same, guys. And I am so bullish on the long-term outlook of BTC. I still think it gets a break to about $100,000. And then I think we will have resistance at $100,000. I think that we need to break and we need a retracement, and then we continue to take off. But as always, guys, none of this is ever financial advice. I'm Scott, slightly a degen and loves finance. So I could be completely wrong, but either way, I'm here for it, and I love crypto. But a lot of people say that the bull market is over. And you know what I say? I say the bull market hasn't even started, guys, because we broke the previous all-time high prior to the Bitcoin halving. That had never happened before. And I do not think that past history is indicative of what's necessarily going to happen in the future, but I think it is a good tool to use. But I think that breaking the previous all-time high was all false. It wasn't written in the stars. It was a matter of fact of the ETFs. And that's why I am not worried about any of this that is happening. And whenever I look at this from a TA point of view, everything looks extremely bullish. We are about to have a lot of liquidity coming into the market. Not only are they about to cut by 50 basis points to 12 rate cuts in the next year, the interest rate, I believe, and it's expected to be around 3 to 3.5% at the end of 2025. So this is going to be a lot of liquidity coming into the market. And what I'm looking for is to start watching this number right here, the overall crypto market cap grow, guys, because right now, for the last 3-4 months, it's been a dog-eat-dog world. Money is not coming into the market. If you've been making money, it's because money's been leaving a certain project and coming into it. And when we look, stable coins are continuing to be printed. If we just look from the beginning of this year, stable coins were at 125 billion, and now they're at 160 billion, extra 40 billion in stable coins. And if we look right here, we still haven't passed the previous all-time high of market cap. The market cap fell shy of $3 trillion last cycle, and now it barely hit 2.7 trillion, and it's creating the huge bull flag right there. But the answer is, to my question, in the short term, there's going to be volatility, but I think that the Fed's going to cut interest rates, and this is going to stimulate the economy and send us into that crypto bull run that we are all waiting for. And after all, guys, I am here for it. It'll help the channel. We will get lots of people talking about it, but I just want to say, guys, crypto is extremely risky. Make sure you're never investing with more than you can comfortably afford to lose. I see this all the time, and it's something that I just feel like I should tell the community. But guys, let me know, what do you think's going to happen when the Fed cuts interest rate? I mean, it's just a couple hours away. I'm very excited for this. We've been waiting 18 months for this day to come. Cheaper liquidity, risk on asset friendly market, guys. It is here. Let me know what you think's going to happen. Watch this video up above. And if you're not a part of the Freeman and Finance family, what are we doing? Subscribe. I love you all.